welcome. Hello, welcome to the game that started it all. Welcome to the first Roller Coaster Tycoon. We've got Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 coming up, but we're going to start off with doing these parks and trying to see. Now, it's very weird looking at this, how old the game is, how much these two parks have changed over the years. But we're going to go to the original, and we're going to start off in Forest Fantasy. So, I forgot to show you. So let's have a look at what we've got to do. So deep in the forest, build a thriving theme park in a large cleared area to have at least 250 guests in your park at the end of October year 1. So we've got into October to get quite a few guests, and it's now March. So I've got some plans for the park, and those plans begin with the first one. In this version of the game, the only ride that I've been playing about, I know Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 like the back of my hand. This roller coaster, I don't know as well. I'll be honest. So we're going to open up the park. We're going to have I'm going to flip the camera angle because I know I can do that, so I can see what I'm trying to do. Trying to get rid of that tree because that tree's in the way of what I want to do with my paths. And then I'm just going to get rid of these two paths here. Just get rid of those two there, just so we can plonk that in. So welcome to the first ever Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 here on Crazy Man Gaming. Thank you for joining me. It is a pleasure to finally bring you games, and as I said in one of my previous videos, and I can't remember which one it was, I think it'll be in the Football Manager episode either 2 or 3. This channel is about to, I think it'll be episode 2 where I mentioned this. I'm about to bring you some of the, more old-fashioned games. We've got Close Combat 2 going on at the moment. Haven't recorded an episode of that for a while. I don't want to do too many episodes of Close Combat and stuff like that, but I'm going to be bringing you all different types of gaming as possible. So these are not going to be recorded in the order they're going out. As I say, we've already recorded episode 3 of... I don't know why it's called Scrambled Egg. And I want this to be interactive, so you've got until the next episode I record to record. When I build roller coaster stuff, I want you to be able to name them. Obviously, that will be called Twister. So we are going to open up these two rides. This is going to get the guests in. And there we have it, the music. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to be playing through each of the scenarios because they have increasing difficulty. Of course, this one should be an easier difficulty than the others. Because we've got a bit of money, we've still got £80,000 in the bank. And we open that up, there we go. So yeah, we've got a nice looking park so far, I'm quite happy with it. One of my favourite rides from Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, I used to think this was amazing little... It used to be good fun as well. Let's rotate the camera so we can see where I'm putting the exit. There we go. We'll get a few rides up. Is the park? The actual question is the park open? And that's the issue. No one's coming in because that bit of the gates are not open. Now they're open, so we'll be able to. So these rides are the best when it's for weather because people seem to like to go on them when it's wet. I want to bring the entrance down to there. I'm going to get rid of that bit of path for a second. There we go. Any of the covered up rides are good for when it's raining. Now I would do something like Planet Coaster and that on the channel, but the issue is Planet Coaster does not run very well on my little laptop, so it probably won't happen anytime soon. I could build that here. Finally get rid of all these squirrels. Now I've never played this version, I've never played the original version of Roller Coaster Tycoon. That's off like the bridges if you need to build them awesome. Yeah, fair point. Let's do that. There we go. So we've now got a scouter in by the gate as well. So I will be learning as we go on how to do that. So your stuff is obviously researchers here. So they're researching. We're going to give them maximum funding, and I want to get more thrill rides if anything. So what we're going to do is, of course, we've got two £7,000 left. Let's build a junior coaster, steel mini coaster. So they have designs you can build in your park. There you go. Oh, so you can click a picture to see what it is. Awesome. But we're not going to do that. We're going to build our own design. Why not? It's our first coaster in the park, and we're going to build our own design. Now I don't know how long this episode is going to be, because I haven't really decided myself. And we can do a curved site. I love these curved ones. It's not going to go too high. I think that will be high enough for this. I am keeping an eye on the money, don't worry guys. I'm keeping an eye on that bloody money because I know what this game's like. It's a nightmare. So we're going to do some, I don't know if I'm going to be able to. And I think this is looking like quite a nice little roller coaster. We are going to have to get it back there in a second, but that will be quite easy to do. We're going to do a couple of little bunny airtime hills. Well, we're the safest park in the country, and I haven't even hired any. Yeah, ain't gonna work. Alright. See, that's a 6. We need to get down to there. Right, we can do that. We'll just construct. Oh. At least they're all having fun. Oh. Well, this coaster hasn't worked at all because that area wasn't connected. So we're going to demolish it and retry. We're going to try it. I think the issue we had there, guys, is, as I say, I've got to get used to this again. I've got a new ride available, Ferris wheel, which is quite nice. As I say, I've got to get used to all the building techniques of this game again. Because as I say, I've never played. I used to play. I've played a hell of a ton. When my this can be a very sad story, this, isn't it? When my nana passed away, we went down to clear our house out, and we were staying at her house, and I went down to Grantham, and I bought a copy of Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I don't know what it was. It looked amazing. I just went, I'm having that. Build me a theme park. I fell in love with the game on that day. I got it home back to where my nana lived, and that really helped me through. The very hard time that was losing someone dear, and this is why I've turned this channel into the channel it is today. Is because I can play Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, not one of my favourites, but we can have fun with this. We can actually see what we can, this is a classic game, and it's a game that should be remembered. Well, it was 1990. I might be wrong on that. And this coaster's got a very big footprint compared to the last one, but well, we're coming back to the station now anyway, so it's going to come around like that. It's going to straighten off and then it's going to flip that way, yeah. And then we need to do that before we can add some brakes. Well, at least this time we made it back to the station. That's definitely a bonus. We're going to put an entrance and the exit going to be there. The question is, does it work? It should work because the hills are not too high, but that is going to be an issue. So a way of counteracting that is by putting how many cars on the train. So we can put 5 trains on. I'll do 3 trains with that amount of cars, and that should ease that issue. But we need to get what? I forgot how clunky this really is. There we go. Flat, over, over, over. Oh. You see, they've now got a bit more speed because they're smaller, and they're getting over that drop. Go back to normal mode. It should now be connected to that, and we can open it. No, I swear we did have a new ride while we were constructing and trying to design that. We're going to go to cobblestone path after this, so we're going to come across here with cobblestone. And now I do believe we unlocked the Ferris wheel. So we'll build that. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this episode. I'm sorry if I'm struggling a bit, because a very old game, and it's remembering how to play too, and then seeing if those ideas work within this game. Right, so we've got a quite nice little park. We've got 168 guests in by April, which is quite nice to see. So we've got some problems we haven't dealt with yet. Now the first one is we need to get a couple of handymen in. That's probably important. We probably need a mechanic. We'll get 2 mechanics, and that will do us for now. We do need to get bins. We do need to get some food places, amongst other little things. So let's have a look at that, shall we? Right, here's some benches. They're £5 each. We'll get them placed around the park in places, just so the guests can have a sit. Now we'll get some bins in as well. So I know if I don't do it, I'll get shouted at, but there we go. So, what are we thinking about doing now? I know a lot to do that. So, over here, we not made of grass. Please don't tell me both handymen are mowing grass. We'll have one mow the grass. Yes. We'll have one do the grass. That's fine. But that's an issue in this game. So what we're going to do over here is we're going to build this path here, and we're going to come off this bin. It's going to come down. It's going to come around and up like that. And this is going to be our... Is that a bathroom? Yes. Area for our bathrooms and stuff. So we've got to rotate. There's a bathroom. I'm going to put benches along here. Like so. We're going to put a couple of bins in. It all will make sense in a minute once I start building stuff in this area. This is our food area, where people can come, they can buy a burger. I'll put everything that's available to us to have in this area will be put down for now, just because we'll give them that variety. Now let's have a look at what we've got. So in scene we haven't really got a lot, have we? Might put some don't die fencing along here, because the path is about to come up there. And as you can hear, the guests are very happy, which is good. Put some nice flowers, pretty flowers in. So we have got a brand new attraction, which will, if we build it, will make us quite a bit of money. Now, I'm not sure how this ride really works in the game, but I don't know why we've got that, but there we go, we've got it. Why did my fence just piss off? So yeah, this will probably have all loads of don't die fencing. Hashtag geekism. But hey, I don't care if I can't play a game. If I can't put Planet Coaster on my channel, then I'll put a classic on, which people will probably be looking for to see if anyone's played it. Well, hello and welcome to the channel. Welcome to. So I'm gonna do a very basic log through. Now, when I say basic, I mean probably not basic at all, because it's gonna do something. I hate the fact you can't construct the trees in a way. It's kind of annoying. Well, that didn't work out. I want. So you come around, you go straight up your lift hill, and then you come along here. Oh, that's quite a cool little thing, isn't it? And then you're going to have your first log drop, and Gonna go around here like so. Around here. Okay, this one don't have a turntable. Disappointing. Gonna come around. There's gonna be some trees and stuff. I would probably normally build this bit indoors. Okay, we're now running low on money, so we'll take a bit of loan because we can pay it back. I won't normally take a loan out because we're going to design our first. So our highest drop we can do is up to 14. I don't know if there's a way of dealing with that. I don't know. Now we've got a nice rain. Look at me. I'll do some nice looping effects. See, the thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get a long run up. So we've got enough space to do a decent drop, do a decent bit of splash. Now I know I don't probably need to, but I'm trying to make this look as realistic as possible as you can in a game which is as old as this is. Bloody trees. Yeah, we don't want to do that yet. We'll keep going down, and we'll go down. No on-ride photo section. We've got a station there. I don't need a station. More freaking trees. That's one of the changes I will like when we get around to playing RCT2, is you don't have to deal with all the bloody trees. Now we're going to do a little S bend. We're going to do a little few bends in here, and then we're going to S bend it to the left. So it's in line of the station. We're in. So you'll see what the plan is in a second, and why I've done it like this. Now the reason I've done it like this is so I can put an entrance here, and the exit will be across this right there. Now what you want to do is you want a red one. I'll do it from this angle so I can see what I'm doing. Because this ride will become very popular, and believe you me, will make us some nice. Oh. Okay, my plan is not going to work, that's fine. I was going to do a little hill in here anyway, so we'll do a little hill. Okay, right, that's not going to work either. Let's go back a bit further then. Let's go up, flat, up. Yeah, you need to go flat before then. And let's go across into that area there, and then drop this down to there. And then go back to my manual placing mode. Connected? Awesome. So what are guests thinking about our ride? Good, really good value. Right, okay then. Yeah, £2, sorry. 4.23, so we'll pull this up to £4. £1, we can put that up to at least 150. You're definitely good old £2. The guest will probably still be saying this is really good value. We're still waiting the test results for the log flume we've been able to build. So while we're waiting for those results to come back, let's have a look at what we can probably build in the area. We'll build some nice trees around here. Because I can't build a coaster station or anything, so. The issue is I don't know how long I've been recording, I don't think I can look either. I've got 316 park. I don't want to break the game, that's the problem I have with checking how long I've been recording. So I don't want to be recording too long because I have to edit this, I'll have to edit some stuff out. Boom, 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 boom. And it doesn't want to show me. This was a very bad idea. Oh dear, what have I done? And I broke the game, broke the computer. Great. And we're doing 26 minutes, so I will not edit that out, guys. You can see some of the issues I have. Takes a while to come back in. Okay. So I've been recording for about 26 minutes. That's fine. We'll see if we can get this one done this episode. If not, then it'll be fine. Place some other trees around. Give it a bit of variety. There we go. So most people are finally hitting the. You know what? Stop mowing grass and go and do everything else. So everything's making it around slowly but surely. You do some things like that. There's no speed up button on this one, so we're going to go for those now. There's no more throw rides to have, which is just disappointing. We only got those two and a weird dinghy thing, which I'm not building. So yeah, we'll open this. I know it hasn't got a alright, the test results yet, but I'm sure people want to go on the log flume. See, people are already going on it. I'm going to put the ticket price up to at least $4.50 for now until I know how thrilling it is. I'm going to bring the path around and up around the back of the coaster and alongside the log flume here. Now, what I will have to do here is build some don't die fencing, because the idea of this series is to make it look as realistic as possible. But at the same time, I don't want to put don't die fencing which will allow you to see the ride. I want you to be able to. I want you to be able to see, you know, how you'll be able to see the. I want you to be able to see what the, you know, the log flume's doing. I want you to be able to see the hills and stuff, because that's a part of the, you know, experience of being in the theme park, really, isn't it? So someone's been sick on my paths. We have got janitors. I might get another one just while we're continuing to grow. Pop him there. Set him not to mow the grass, so he just sticks to the paths. This roller coaster is nice and busy. We've got all full trains. We've got full trains heading in and out. One of the, of course, there's no boats going past here just yet because they're all down. I think they're heading back to the station. Is anyone back? Is any of them back to the station? Yeah, they're on the way. Get nice and wet on that. So I will have a look. So that's the height markers. I don't know if I can edit that anyway. I'll keep that. Stereo music on. Best sound quality. We'll go for pounds actually, please. Imperial, Celsius. Yeah, so we can't do anything with that, but that's fine. We can pull it into pounds, which makes my life easy because I know what I'm talking about now. So yeah, people are starting to ride it. I don't know what their thoughts are on it. So actually, we could go up to at least £5 on this and really make some money. You know, we're not only trying to get the 500 guests in this episode, but we're trying to make a bit of money. So we're going to go for it. It's going to be across the back here. It might mean it's taking another loan out, but I want to build. We've got some nice space here as well. We've got some lovely space to be able to build a very basic wooden roller coaster. And by that I mean basic. Because all it's going to literally do is drop you down a hill and then it's going to go back on itself. That is literally all it's going to do. So after the big first drop, you're going to have a nice on-ride photo section. So we can get a bit more money out of this ride. What was that height? That's 23. So we can at least, I think we can fork it out to be, I think that will go too high. Yeah, that'll go now too high. So we'll stick to the 21. Yeah, that's a bit too high. Let's go back a bit at the 12, which will probably, there you go, 19. Beautiful. So a little bit, so basically this is going to be very basic. A low airtime hills around the back. Not much else to speak of other than the airtime hills. I'm going to try and build this as cheap as possible so that we can get more money from it, but at the same time be as thrilling as possible. We want to be able to get something in here, or at least go underneath. We can probably go underneath the ride actually for this. So what we're now doing is we're fizzling it out so that it has hardly any speed when it gets back to the station. Aiming for that. Let's just hope this fucker works. Excuse my French. Let's hope this roller coaster actually bloody works. I have right fun doing this actually. It's been quite an experience, you know, seeing an old game like this run, you know, still be able to run on a laptop which is running on Windows 10 is amazing to think. Wonder what Chris Sawyer thinks of this now. You know, all these years later, what is Chris Sawyer sitting there thinking and realising how poorly somebody did with the series. Well, we've got an information kiosk, which means we can sell umbrellas. Right, the issue there is we're coming through and not banking soon enough. I'm going to have to do an S-bend to get in the right spot. Now I know that might be a bit thrilling, but I hardly doubt there's going to be any speed. at this point of the ride. We're going to have to do another S-bend. Boop. So we're going to throw some brakes in, and then we're going to throw in that final S-bend in, which will lead you into the station where you'll be done. Now let's see if this actually runs. So we can't build it yet because we haven't built the entrance. So we'll get rid of that message so we can build the entrance and the exit. We are in July. We have got 446 guests. So we are going to have this done for this episode, which is quite good to think. Of course, these challenges get a little bit more difficult. But I think question one is the quite big question is, have we built a roller coaster that will work? Highly doubt it, knowing me. That's fine. As it gets released off the brakes, travelling at 80, 90 kilometers an hour. I need to change that back. He's making over these bunny hills. It's actually going quite quick. I think we're going to need to put some brakes in. So we're going to close that. We're going to bloody come back to... So we're going to come across, actually, we're going to do this. Put the final of the ride. We're going to put in a few brakes in here. Now, this does mean I'm going to have to change the entire end of this ride. Which does mean a lot of clicking for some reason. This is one of the flaws of the Roller Coaster Tycoon series, is there's a lot of, bits where you have to click a load of times to get anything to bloody register. So we need to delete all of this so it gets back to there. Awesome. You can do that. So we'll flip that around now. I'm just going to go to options a minute and oil. That should now tell me in more than hour, yes, 18. We'll put... So because of the speed this is going once it gets to these brakes, I'm going to put in a few, but I'm going to put them up to 67 miles an hour, just so that we've got that speed will drop, and then that way we can come back to the station quite safely. Like that. Instead of having all that additional stuff, we can probably do it that way. We've got all this area here if need be as well. I don't think there's any much more we can do. We've got 460, we only need, I think it's 500 in it. Oh, 250 guests in your park at the end of October with a park rating of at least 600. Well, we've got a park rating of 744 and we've entered the 250 mark. So we just need to wait it out now and continue building and have a bit of fun with the game until October. At which point we will complete this, and then that'll be the end of this episode. I don't care if it's a bit longer than what it probably would normally be for people, but having fun. Yeah, that works. And it's going up and down. It's still going quick. For me, it's still going too quick on that final break on this final bit of the track here. Not the station, not the station, not the station. See, I'm not really playing now, I'm just trying to have a bit of fun, learn the basics of this game. So I'm thinking about doing the brake run, bringing it up, and then throwing the brakes in here, and bringing them up to 67. And then taking that bit off, going forward, curving it, very like so, bringing it straight, and then putting a few more brakes in here. So like so. Once we get this open, I love the fact it says copyright roller coaster tycoon Sawyer. This is 2000. This is 2000. I think the original game, what version we're playing now, came out in 1990, if I remember rightly. This would help if I did my research prior to the video. Let's have a look. Roller coaster tycoon. So the simulated field of games based around another thrill rides. So main series, roller coaster. So the 31st of March, it yeah, intensity rate and ultra extreme. So that is not a very good coaster at all. Let's demolish it. Ultra extreme, not good. We just throw one of these basic ones in. Yeah, try that. I don't know if it will go. Requires 12,000, right? We're going to build in put in a basic wooden coaster because it probably work better than what I'm trying to build. It hasn't got what I was hoping it to have. So we want to cattle pen the guests around so they can get on this ride. So this ride should be okay because it's one of the inbuilt roller coasters. I won't want to ride it myself. It looks very dual. I'm going to flip this up to at least 530 from now. We're going to need some more don't die fencing along here. So we've got the 250 guests we need. So we're just going to be playing it out now until we get to It's very weird, you know, distance for that can be put in. So 6.29. So actually, this can be at least £6.10, and they won't complain. See, I do know a bit about the game. I know how the money works. So what I'm thinking about doing is putting that fence along here. Like that. And then getting some... Get some nice gardens along the side of the log flume. There you go. Let's see what guests are thinking of it. Okay, so look, too intense for me. Feel sick, too intense, too intense, too intense. Oh well. Let's get this built, because if we build this, then people, when it rains, will buy umbrellas. And also pop maps and other little goodies. There's not a lot in the park really, so it's quite all. So this is our next little project. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but well, look at the queue for the log flume. I'm just going to build a little. I'm just going to build a basic little miniature railway which just goes around like a very tiny circuit. It's not going to be like a little transport ride or anything. There's not going to be 2 stations. It's just going to be like a little train that goes around and is built, basically built around this little junior roller coaster. Now, I want some nice, you know, interaction for the queue, you know, with the roller coaster. Got that wrong. I meant to come across one earlier than that. There we go. I have planned this out, by the way, guys. I actually didn't know what I was doing with this part, because what I'm basically doing is what I did in episode 1, which is why I'm not talking a lot, because I'm trying to make sure that it comes out like episode 1 did when I already recorded this. I never got to October, but we are nearly there now in August, so that's good. There you go, nice big bend to come around here. So if we do that, the station's going to be a bit longer. We're only going to be putting 1 train on here anyway, so that won't be an issue. We can take the... I don't know where the bit of brightness is. I won't know where it is until it gets to the end of the station. Here it is. It's coming around now. I can see it coming through. It's going to take off. Well, that's a little trick many people I forgot about. And there you go. I've just remembered it. I didn't know if it would work in here because this is an earlier model of what game that is from. If you don't know what that trick is, when you're building roller coasters and rides like this, push right click on the edge of the path area and you will be taken to that section of track. There is going to have to be some don't die fencing around here as well, especially for the exit path. So either go near the train or go near the roller coaster. Neither a good idea really, but I don't think I need a queue this long for a little miniature railway, but it's the same sort of miniature railway what this sort of park would have. You know, this sort of park would have this sort of miniature railway running about. It's and I will do some decorating in there so you guys can kind of see, and then we'll go. What we'll do is we'll end the episode once it gets to October and it goes we've complete, and then next time we'll move on to the next half available to us to. Yeah, they're out of sync, you see. Does kind of work, but there is glitching. We're going to let him test for a few minutes just so we can get an idea of how much we can charge him and sort of things. I'm going to put some gardens around just to make the area look nice. Especially in this bit, because nothing yet. He does 9 miles an hour. We can. You know, we are in a forest, so we want to make it look like a forest. So I'm going to make it look like a forest, so I'm going to have to take it. The log flume's broken down. Obviously, we've got an issue with is we haven't got enough mechanics. So we'll get another 2 mechanics in. Right, what are we doing now? What are we looking at? 433. So we can put that up to 4. I'm going to be nice with the little train, and I'm going to just charge $3.50 a month for it, because that way we are making money, even if we are spending it. So we're going to have a little sit down when I get around here if we need to. I don't know if I've got any more food outlets. No, I've just got the toilet. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to build just a couple on the back of the roller coaster here. I would, but I ain't got the money. But yeah, so the little miniature train is now open. So you can go and have a ride on that if you so wish. We're on September now, so we are about to hit the end of the month. What are we on, 15th of September? We've got a nice little park. I think we've done really well. Here it looks, you know, this is a really nice little family day out park. You know, probably a morning or so. You can go on all the rides in the morning probably, if they haven't broken down. So we don't want it to wait for anything else. Don't put any load. There you go. You can also, I don't know if you can do it on this one. No, you can't do it on this one. So you can do stuff. Ooh. So shall we do a blue and there you go, Thomas the Tank Engine's arrived. There you go. Thomas the Tank Engine's taking guests around the park. Well, these 3 boats are very close together. There won't be once they get down this hill. But a lot of people are leaving the queue for the log flume. This is why rain is helpful, because it cuts down the queues of guests in certain areas. Once it stops raining, they all pick up again. The train's now coming back into the station. Hopefully you've enjoyed your ride on the Golden Railway. 21st of September, we nearly have done it, guys, and I'm really impressed with how nice this actual park looks. We've got a steel roller coaster. Yeah, we ain't going to be doing that. Not in this park anyway. We're just going to let the game roll on to the end of the month. And we're going to. And I really do like how this small little area, and in the length of this, however long this video is, we've made a really nice little theme park. And it runs, and this is what I mean. This game is, you know, this game still looks amazing for its age and stuff. You look at the little peeps. You know, they look amazing. Yeah, okay, it is a bit sexist because there ain't no girls. What's his name? Guess 1112, but they have no names for that. You know, but once we get around to completing this one and we move on to 2 and then we move on to Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, oh yes. But I might be doing a Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 series alongside this, and maybe a Park Tech series, which is very similar to this as well in many ways. I've just noticed an issue with the queue ride for this roller coaster. So unless you want to go on the roller coaster, don't go down there. So yeah, I'm just going to let this run out, and then someone else can take over my job here today. It's 26th now. People seem to be enjoying. We're not getting full train loads, but we are getting more and more people wanting to come and ride the roller coaster. Yeah, the roller coaster is intense. Are people going to buy a ride photo? That's the question. Yes, they are. And look at that, we've now, what, 900 quid? Nearly £1,000 up, and we've nearly got, yeah, we can't pay back the loan, not enough cash available. Because you obviously need to pay it off 1,000 at a time. You see they're getting on. They're all getting on board, they're going to have a nice time on the roller coaster, and off it goes. That's actually a full loaded train, that one. And there's 2 seats broken up, 2 seats empty there. The train's doing nicely, people are starting to realise the train's at the back here. So we could probably do with some more toilets and food places around. But if I'm about to finish the level, we might as well continue as we mean to go on, which is making a realistic park. Because what they'll probably do is they'll probably put in a drink and a food stall probably about here. We've got a hedge mage, which is no longer in these games, but needs to be brought back. We could probably make our own hedge mage in Planet Coast if you wanted to. And then they'll probably put a facility probably about there. And they'll probably do another one about here as well. Make sure you've always got plenty of toilets. Also, another good spot for a toilet, I don't know if this will work, is probably here. So as they come off the roller coaster, they can go for a wee. Or going from it if they need to. It's October. When have we got to do this mission by then? By the end. Oh, so we got to wait until the end of October. That's fine. 4th of October. So we got to wait till the end. So I thought we were finished. It's not what I thought. I misread it. It's the end of October. So we're going to continue the pack. And we're going to try. Here we go. We're going to put that down there. And then I'm going to quickly open those toilets up as well. If you want a toilet, go. Whilst we could possibly. Well, as being as we got to the end of October, let's have a quick. We can do a mini one, or we can build a custom. Now, I used to love building these in. Do you know what? Sod it. Give me all the money. I can't buy any more too fast. That's fine. Oh, my kettle's just making noise. What's the time now? What is it? Oh, it's only 5. I might do another. I might see if I can get another episode recorded. There you go. So you put your entrance about here. Your exit is here. Now, can they get out there? They can't. Let's get down. Do that. So that's the only way out. Now, park guests are idiots and they will walk past the entrance, so I'm going to build a few more little tricky paths around here as well. Like that. There we go. Right. So what we've now got is a decent little hedge maze. There you go, guys. Sorry if I went silent then. I go into a phase of concentration and I go quiet. I don't know why I do it, but I do. So we can open up that. That's a nice little hedge maze for the guests to enjoy. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to get out of it, but we'll soon find out. Oh, we've got a new ride. We've got a observation tower which can sit here. I'll go up and up and up and up until it says I can't do it anymore. There you go. And then that will just sit there and be one of the newer. And give views of the surrounding forest area in whatever country this is set in at the moment. I think, judging by the steam train, this is England. Could be wrong. We'll find out. Test that. I don't know. So no one's come over here to Marble Madness. Oh no, someone's in the hedge. Oh. Yeah, we have got a slight issue with the hedge maze. And that issue is we're going to have people stuck in it now. I don't know where this has brought me. Oh, we've done a little bit under the road, that's fine. Don't mind that. Because at the moment, where the entrance is, they can't get out of the entrance. So they go in and that's it. They're stuck. So that's it now. They can get into the maze. That's just a little bit on by the road goes to dead end. There we go. Sorted. We get another new handyman and turn road grass off. His job is to keep my paths clean. Don't worry about the bloody grass. No one cares about the grass. I don't think we're going to get to see anyone go into the maze. I don't think anyone's going to come around here personally. What's the year? What are we on? It's a cloudy day today. 20th of October. We might get to see one person. Are you going to the maze? What are you going to? You're going into the maze. What are you happy? He's hungry. Well, there is plenty. Well, if he's hungry and they're coming up here, that means we need to put in another place, some more food places around this area of our park, and that's what we'll do. So you got somewhere else you can buy some food from. Maybe they're not hungry when they get to the first one and they don't want to walk back, so we'll throw that one in. And that can be like the newest one. We're going to put some benches around here, just so that they've got some bins in, trash cans as well, so they can put their rubbish in. And we got some people in the maze. Nice. So they are getting lost. Well, he's gone back to the entrance. It's quite obvious. You just go doop, doop, and doop. If you come this way, you can see what you have to do. Just go straight down and out. Yeah, exit is open. Well, no one has worked that bit out yet, so they are going to be stuck in this little section of the thing for a while, I think, because they're all turning this way when they're in the maze. And no one's going back towards it. Oh, he's going back towards the entrance. There we go. He's now found the new area. He's dropping down here. Trying to jump and look over the hedges, you little cheat. He's done it. No, he hasn't. He's gone the wrong way. Oh no, he's going back that way. Oh no, he's going to the roller coaster section. This is Alice in Wonderland's personal freaking fun mark, isn't it? Oh, we have got some little things we can put in actually. I think it'll be quite cool to put in around the edges. So to get out, you've got to get to where the water sprays are. But how are you going to get there? Everyone seems to be going juggling around this area now, which is quite fun to watch. And this is something I love about the game. I used to spend hours just watching people run about mazes. After building your park and you wait for it and you know you've done it. Wooden Crazy Rodent Coaster. Now I'm expecting that one to be, yeah, the Wooden Wild Mouse. I ain't got anywhere to build it because, well, I've got all this area here, but there's no point. We're about to finish, so you know we're literally about to finish this episode and this level. Yeah, 31st October. It's Halloween. Happy Halloween, guys! As you can see, I don't think anyone's got out of the maze yet. This is good fun to watch. People stuck in mazes. There's a roller coaster going around overhead, and there we go. 12,000 with a crumbly value of 12,000. And look at all the little guests giving me a nice little round of applause. Thank you guys. And we're going to call it Crazy Man Gaming. I want to thank you for joining me on this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys, whether it be Soccer Manager, Close Combat, or Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. I'll see you guys live again very soon, I promise.